going to lead into himself.
Yeah, and a lot of players not ready for the fact that regardless of whether the Earthbound, the Donut Brothers, when they smack themselves into a stage, be it the bottom, the side, the top, like we just saw, they can immediately up B again within about a 1 second window before going into special fall. So right there, we saw a perfect use of that trick there to get to catch Hampolo off guard and take that first stock. But now both players super even. We've kind of come right back. Oh, not trusting the process. Hampolo had the stock there, but unfortunately couldn't find the follow-up. And now...
And yeah, he's going to get caught with a down smash as a punish. It's unfortunate. He doubted himself a bit on that that down or up air.
I will say mad respect to Hampolo here for playing Joker online. It is a very difficult thing to do. Joker, a very technically sound character that you really need to be on point and confident with your combos in order to get stocks. Otherwise, you're just not going to find the hits that you need, and you're going to end up kind of like this where you're not really finding the hits that you need. And an unfortunate miscalculation on the distance from the ledge there is going to spell disaster for Sauce Queen's second stock.
He knew that if he tried to commit to an recovery down there, Joker could easily punish that and whatnot. I think he doubted himself for a bit. It looks like he's able to take this back a bit.
Yeah, Sauce Queen utilizing really well the difference that Ness's hitbox will make in matchups where Joker's aerials, a lot of Joker's aerials, very precise moves, very skinny. So you have to really be on point with your positioning, and especially in an online match with just a little bit of extra delay that can really make a big difference. And that's why we're seeing Sauce Queen just throw out so many options here. And I'm loving these wave bounce side Bs as well on the platform. Some tricky movement as well that is just going to continue to make approaching and getting a hit on Sauce Queen that much harder. And it's paying off in dividends here as we see Sauce Queen forcing Hampolo off the side and nearly jumped into that forward smash there.
He's got to be careful. He is off stage. If there's anything that Joker is very good at, especially with a character like Ness, where your recovery is so lenient and predictable, Joker can easily edge guard that.
Oh, is that going to be it?
What? Ness's back air is so strong. Strongest
back throw in the game, and for good reason. That Psy Magnet, those powers, not to be trifled with. There we have it. Sauce Queen going up the first game, looking to cement a 9-0 here if they can claim just 2 more games in this series. Or we'll see if Hampolo possibly gonna answer back here. I'm wondering if we're gonna see any character swaps throughout this set, because both these players probably pretty consistently going their mains. But you never know. Sometimes certain matchups will oftentimes prompt players to play something else and start a little bit of a character counter pick war. Right now, probably just deciding on some stages, and then we'll go ahead and get to see what characters we opted to go with.
It's nice that even after that unfortunate second stock SD, when trying to make it backstage, Sauce Queen was still able to get the win, especially on a character like Joker.
Oh yeah, Arsene is a terrifying thing. However, we saw on stock 1, I know for a fact we saw that Sauce Queen was utilizing one of the best counterplays to that Arsene recovery, which is just charging that yo-yo smash attack at ledge. There's not a dang thing the Joker player can do once they don't have their jump. And just like I was saying, we are going to immediately waste no time getting this character counter pick of Wolf. We'll see if this does any better against this Ness. Definitely seems like it would be a better matchup on paper, and mainly just on Wi-Fi in general, as Wolf much easier to space and play around a lot of different options from your opponent, even on Wi-Fi. Doesn't have to be quite as precise as the Joker.
It does seem like a better matchup overall on paper. Wolf has both the rushdown potential of Joker, but also the kill power of Joker with Arsene. especially in a case where it's like,
oh no, and we're going to immediately SD. How unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
That was possibly a buffered air dodge too, which would make it extra painful. But hopefully, I'm hoping that Hampolo's not going to be phased too much by that. You still had a really good percent lead, and you're not out of it at all. We just got to find this stock without taking too much more percent, excuse me. But honestly, we're seeing already here that, if I'm being real, it looks like Hampolo is just more comfortable on this Wolf. More comfortable throwing out the hits, and more comfortable just approaching as well. Finding these stocks, but is getting a little greedy with these approach options and disadvantage.
Yeah, Wolf, he's not a character with the best advantage state. Oh, did you make that back? Yes,
I love that recovery. The little side magnet reverse there to also position Sauce Queen closer to the correct angle, the easy angle to get at the ledge there. I love that, and it really, those little adjustments are going to make the difference and can really make or break sets here.
You gotta be careful off stage.
Not going to find the punish on the air dodge to ledge. Is going to get the dash attack, though.
It's a good kill. Sauce Queen very good at recovering as Ness.
Yeah, they're doing a really nice job of mixing up their options, going back and forth between air dodge and up B, also utilizing the up B as well to, if they don't need it to recover the distance, to utilize it as a projectile to stop Hampolo from throwing out a move at the ledge.
And they're definitely taking advantage of the fact that when you use Ness's specials in the air, ooh, nice up kill, or kill with the up air. But when you use Ness's specials in the air, it sort of halts his aerial movement, giving you a lot more options.
Yeah, I mean, we saw earlier on in that stock. Ooh, I want to see that reflect here. Wolf's reflect is frame 1. If you can SDI and then use the reflect, it will instantly reflect that, and then you can instantly cancel that reflect with a jump here. So I would want to see that from Hampolo here to get out of these big strings. It also looked like they might have been holding in. Oh, and what a fantastic catch
nice
on the
read.
greedy jump in from there. Hampolo confidently going up 2-0 here. I'm going to be real. I know we got an SD. I know it was very unfortunate, but that game still looked pretty commanding for Sauce Queen there. I'm not seeing the necessary adjustments yet from Hampolo to get this W.
It would take a Christmas miracle for Brookdale to be able to run this back. But who knows? Maybe we stick to the Wolf. Maybe we go back to Joker. It all depends on what Hampolo ends up deciding with.
Right now, both players just deciding.
Which it seemed that, as you pointed out, Wolf seemed to be much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did notice that the neutral felt more comfortable. It looked like their Joker was more comfortable with finding the stocks, finding the kills, because
I feel like it was more comfortable just having Arsene.
Yeah, that's quite possible too. Another big difference in this matchup that will be very important to see if Hampolo will make the adjustment is SDIing out of these PK fire combos. If you hold in whatsoever against those PK fires, you will take multiple PK fires and then take a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. I like that. That's exactly what we needed. SDI away. You're going to take a little percent, but you're not going to get hit by multiple. You're also not going to get hit by a follow-up nearly as easily. And notably, all the Spaceys, being Wolf, Fox, Falco, they all have a frame 2 air dodge that's 1 or 2 frames faster than the majority of the cast. And so you can really utilize that well in spaces where, oh no, is that it? Okay, excellent coverage there for the down air, and then baited out the side B. Was like, am I going to go and fight you off stage? Nope, I'm going to wait for your side B here on stage as well.
It's a very difficult predicament for Hampolo, because as we saw, if they covered with the up B, Soft Queen was very easily able to get that with a few down tilts, whereas, yeah, if it's side B, then you just bait it out.
Ooh, okay, so an important thing that Wolf has in their kit, their tool arsenal, is a down smash at ledge to 2-frame recoveries that are vulnerable, and Ness is one of those. Ness has a pretty big window to punish on that 2-frame, and instead we got just a down tilt at ledge, which is definitely the safer option, definitely the one that's a little bit easier to time and is definitely a lower risk. But at this point, you're down more than one stock. Oh, an unfortunate mess up there on the recovery. But anyway, as I was saying, the down smash is going to be higher risk, but it's going to be that higher reward that we need when we're a whole stock down like this. But already getting a nice little early string, and already making me eat my words that this percent lead already vanished.
Oh, almost got that grab, but you're in so much hit lag after that, or rather shield stun, I should say, after that Wolf side B. Ooh, almost.
Looking to claim a second home run.
Nice forward tilt after blocking the forward smash. Hampolo's in a very great advantage state right now.
You know, and what I'm noticing is now that Hampolo's throwing out these kill moves and actually throwing out lots of hitboxes, notice how Sauce Queen's not going for these crazy wild amounts of movement that they were normally going for in neutral and even in disadvantage. We're starting to see a little bit more safer options, a little more tame movement here, and honestly, that's really going to make it easier for Hampolo to lock down this Ness. But a good call out on the jump is going to put Sauce Queen in a position to take this 3-0 with just one more stock. Can Hampolo make the adjustment with their tournament life on the line?
It's definitely in the realm of possibility, but as we've seen, Sauce Queen in the early percents able to get a huge amount of damage in no time at all.
We going to get the down smash or a forward tilt? No, no attempt there at all.
It looks like he's fishing for a forward tilt, though. Be careful.
Okay, good punish there.
Like I said, it's definitely in the realm of possibility now for Hampolo.
Okay, that was a nice little bait, and we got a big punish out of it. Not going to be able to find the PK fires, but it is going to swat him back off stage.
Oh,
and an
but
excellent
a nice
down air is going to claim it for Sauce Queen. Going to be going up 9-0 in their league, and Hampolo, unfortunately, record's going to be a little bit worse at a 6-1, but still a very respectable game from both players. I do think Hampolo was making the adjustments in real time. We were seeing that match was so much closer than the second game, but ultimately Sauce Queen able to take it. Great stuff to both players, honestly.
At first, it was very more in Sauce Queen's favor, it looked like, with the way they were throwing out all those aerials, the PK fire trains with the what is it? Ness's down B?
Yeah, the side magnet.
Yeah, the side magnet. A lot of the stuff that these top Ness level players do, it would have been nice to see Hampolo. Oh, Sauce Queen on deck for an interview.
Oh, sick. It sounds like we're going to get Sauce Queen in here to give us a few words. Sauce Queen, is that you?
Come on in.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
nice to meet you.
How's it
Congrats
going?
on your win.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. How does it feel to put a dent on a perfect record?
It feels good. I was definitely a little bit more worried today just because, you know, the records of your opponents is kind of how you measure what you're going to be running into. But no, it just, like any other win, it feels good.
Hey, excellent work. I was loving all of the side magnet movement as well during that set. I think it really makes a big difference in making it so much harder to lock down. How do you practice mainly with like any training mode mods of any kind, or are you just like mainly playing on Wi-Fi? How do you go about practicing those things?
It's a mixture of both for sure. To be able to play on Wi-Fi, you got to practice on Wi-Fi, and as well as in the training room. I just love the B reverse movement on Ness. He has so much privilege with it, and I've been practicing it ever since the game came out. So I have kind of a little bit of a B reverse habit, but I think that you're right. It is a little bit unpredictable. It's kind of hard to catch unless you're really looking for it. And yeah, it's something that a lot of people don't really expect when they're fighting Ness, is like him bouncing around like a gas particle, just all over the place.
Definitely.
Right?
Hey, awesome. Well, thank you so much for giving us a little insight into that.
Yeah, hopefully the rest of your season, if this set was any indicator, hopefully it goes as well as that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys. I appreciate
Hey,
you having me on. Absolutely. All right, keep killing it.
Thanks,
Bye.
you too.
You
All
do
right,
the
see you
same.
later. Alrighty,
Yeah,
that
all right.
was Sauce Queen giving us a little insight into their game plan against their opponents. What a privilege to be able to watch some fun gameplay here on stream, and we will be right back in just a little bit. Stay tuned for our next set coming up shortly.
I'll be right back at you.
You've got potential.
So nice.
Working toward your dream job, overcoming obstacles, making your family proud potential.
At Heartland Community College, you will discover how to turn that potential into future success.
Discover opportunity. Discover affordability.
Discover a community where you belong. Discover ways to get involved.
Discover support along the way.
Discover who you were meant to be.
Discover.
Descubre.
Apply now at heartland.edu.
Tries to get one straight round. Only gets 40-1 scrub. Double kill there on A long. Heard one short. Sky Flash coming in. Turns from the flash. Turns around. Sprays one. Gets a second as well. 4K from Scrub here. Ace cooking up for Scrub here. Sees him long. Goes for the ace from Scrub there. Huge pop off there.
Mouse, not bad. Oh, I believe we are getting a war ball. Brought over to us right now. Curious to see what
I can catch.
Let's see the catch.
Oh, and there it is, the up smash cleaning it right back up. Let's go.
You can't handle the jungle!
Should be pressing it more.
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to be mostly the same play that we saw last time, right? Oh my god, the C4 exploded!
What's on here? Ooh. Real big gunfight here.
Not good enough to get that
Oh my
first
god,
kill.
Anakin!
Oh my god, great play from Anakin since getting rid of Silent Storm and then using his ult to get rid of Instinct Squid.
Double. Oh, what a stop! What a fake by Yeet! Wow! Completely crosses over one of the Wake Tech players. Completely just left him in the dust. Open net, perfect play by Brookdale. It's 2-0 Brookdale, 1 minute 38 left. Down one,
Oh, he gets taken out on site.
Flavs up to Flavs now. 1v2 situation.
Flash finds
1v1.
2. 1. Oh.
Throwing
Does he
that
hit it with the
stun.
stun? He gets him with the stun. And his
Let's
pistol.
go!
1v3 for
Let's
Flash.
go, baby! Play!
Anything coming out. Fate picking up one. Fate picking up two. Brookdale is national champs, ladies and gentlemen.
13-3.
First season in the NJCAA. Brookdale are your national champs.
You've got potential.
Working toward your dream job, overcoming obstacles, making your family proud potential.
At Heartland Community College, you will discover how to turn that potential into future success.
Discover opportunity. Discover affordability.
Discover a community where you belong. Discover ways to get involved.
Discover support along the way.
Discover who you were meant to be.
Discover.
Descubre.
Apply now at heartland.edu.
Tries to get one straight out. Only gets 41. Scrub double kill there on A long. Heard one short. Sky Flash coming in. Turns into flash. Turns around. Sprays one. Gets the second as well. 4K from Scrub here. Ace cooking up for Scrub here. Sees him long. Goes for the ace from Scrub there. Huge pop off there.
Not mouse. Not bad.
Oh, I believe we are getting a war ball. Brought over to us right now. Curious to see one of those.
I can catch.
Let's see the catch.
Oh, and there it is, the up smash cleaning it right back up.
Ooh, Donkey Kong, you can't handle the jungle.
Should be pressing it more. Yes. Yeah, this is going to be mostly the same play that we saw last time, right? Oh my god, the C4 exploded!
What's on here?
Real big gunfight here.
Silent Storm, not good enough to get that
Oh my
first
god,
kill.
Anakin!
Oh my god, great
Oh.
play from Anakin since getting rid of Silent Storm and then using his ult to get rid of Instinct Squid.
Double.
Oh, what a stop. What a fake by Yeet. Wow. Completely crosses over the one of the Wake Tech players. Completely just left him in the dust. Open net. Perfect play by Brookdale. It's 2-0 Brookdale. 1 minute 38 left. Down
Oh, he
one.
gets taken out on site.
Flaps up to Flaps now. 1v2 situation.
Flaps finds
1v1.
2-1. Oh. Does he hit him with the stun? He hits him with the stun and his
Let's
pistol.
go!
1v3 for
Let's
Flaps.
go, baby! Play!
Racing coming out. Fate picking up one. Fate picking up two. Brookdale is national champs, ladies and gentlemen.
13-3.
First season in the NJCAA. Brookdale are your national champs.
You've got potential.
Working toward your dream job, overcoming obstacles, making your family proud potential.
At Heartland Community College, you will discover how to turn that potential into future success.
Discover opportunity. Discover affordability.
Discover a community where you belong. Discover ways to get involved.
Discover support along the way.
Discover who you were meant to be.
Discover.
Descubre.
Apply now at heartland.edu.
Tries to get one straight out. Only gets 41. Scrub double kill there on A long. Heard one short. Sky Flash coming in. Turns into flash. Turns around. Sprays one. Gets the second as well. 4K from Scrub here. Ace cooking up for Scrub here. Sees him long. Goes for the ace from Scrub there. Huge pop off there.
Mouse. Not bad.
Oh, I believe we are getting a war ball. Brought over to us right now. Crazy one of
I see catch.
I see the catch.
Oh, and there it is, the up smash cleaning it right back up. Let's go.
God, you can't handle the jungle.
Should be pressing it more.
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to be mostly the same play that we saw last time, right? Oh my god, the C4 exploded!
What's on here? Ooh. Real big gunfight here.
Not good enough to get that.
Oh my god, Anakin!
Oh my god, great play from Anakin Six, getting rid of Silent Storm and then using his ult to get rid of Instinct Squid.
Double.
Oh, what a stop. What a fake by Yeet. Wow. Completely crosses over one of the Wake Tech players. Completely just left him in the dust. Open net. Perfect play by Brookdale. It's 2-0 Brookdale. 1 minute 38 left. Down one.
Oh, he gets taken out on sight.
Flavs is up to Flavs now. 1v2 situation.
Flavs finds
1v1.
two. One. Oh. Does he hit it with the stun? He hits him with the stun. And his pistol.
Let's go!
1v3 for
Let's
Flavs.
go, baby! Play!
Anything coming out. Fate picking up one. Fate picking up two. Brookdale is national champs, ladies and gentlemen.
13-3.
First season in the NJCAA. Brookdale are your national champs.
You've got potential.
Working toward your dream job, overcoming obstacles, making your family proud potential.
At Heartland Community College, you will discover how to turn that potential into future success.
Discover opportunity. Discover affordability.
Discover a community where you belong. Discover ways to get involved.
Discover support along the way.
Discover who you were meant to be.
Discover.
Descubre.
Apply now at heartland.edu.
Tries to get one straight out. Only gets 41. Scrub double kill there on A long. Heard one short. Sky Flash coming in. Turns into flash. Turns around. Sprays one. Gets the second as well. 4K from Scrub here. Ace cooking up for Scrub here. Sees him long. Goes for the ace from Scrub there. Huge pop off there.
Mouse. Not bad.
Oh, I believe we are getting a war ball. Brought over to us right now. Crazy one of those.
I see catch.
I see the catch.
Oh, and there it is, the up smash cleaning it right back up. Let's go.
Donkey Kong, you can't handle the jungle.
Should be pressing it more.
Yes.
Yep, this is going to be mostly the same play that we saw last time, right? Oh my god, the C4 exploded!
What's on here? Ooh. Real big gunfight here. Silent Storm, not good enough to get that
Oh my
first
god,
kill.
Anakin!
Oh my god, great play from Anakin since getting rid of Silent Storm and then using his ult to get rid of Instinct Squid.
Double.
Oh, what a stop. What a fake by Yeet. Wow. Completely crosses over one of the Wake Tech players. Completely just left him in the dust. Open net. Perfect play by Brookdale.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to another NJCAAE Smash match. Up next, we got Daytona State versus Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Excellent. And just to introduce ourselves, this is Seafoam here. I'm going to be commentating alongside myself. I am Apparition. We're going to be your commentators for this second set here that we have for you today. And as we said, going to be Sublime Faith, Cam King 100. We're going to go ahead and get into the game footage here, see what characters these two players are going to be playing today.
Very exciting. Cloud Corrin. All right, this reminds me of my first ever streamed match.
This reminds me of Smash 4. I'm going to be real.
This is true.
It brings me back to the good old days. Back before, I remember back in the day before Bayonetta was everywhere. We had Corrins and Clouds. Getting into it though, tried and true, PS2 to start. Both players just going to be feeling each other out, seeing if they can get a early combo to get some percent on the board.
Now, one thing that I'm noticing here with like a raw down tilt right there. Sublime Faith really fishing for Corrin's many combo starters. This is what you have to do, but if you whiff once against Cloud, he can easily take advantage of that. Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, I like that conversion. So, already Sublime Faith doing an excellent job of utilizing the conditioning that they had already set up, where they kind of conditioned Cam King to keep swinging out of disadvantage and immediately took advantage of that and was already ready to punish with a super powerful attack. That neutral special, that Dragon Fang shot, gonna stun the opponent in place and then follow up with that big chomp to take that stock nice and early and start building on this lead.
And what a lead they're keeping. Cloud being such a tall body, and of course Corrin's aerials being as big as they are. Ooh, nice out of shield. Not enough to kill. But yeah, Corrin very good at juggling tall characters like Cloud in particular.
Oh yeah. I will say, something I've noticed from Cam King is they don't look super confident in their ability to space some of these aerials, and they're getting caught out here as well. But already, they seem to be fishing for these up Bs out of shield quite a bit. Hopefully we won't have too much connection issues there. Both players just taking a quick breather while the connection resets itself. But yeah, these up Bs out of shield are doing well for Cam King, but I'm not really seeing anything else. I'm not seeing the back airs on shield. I'm not seeing the cross slashes that we know Cloud has that can really rack up these damage. And now we need an up smash. We need something. Side B, not going to do it. But oh my goodness, we're swinging for the fences here, and that should be it.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
Wow, what a quick and just powerful statement that game one was for Sublime Faith there.
Yeah, Sublime Faith very clearly sending a message. You're like, hey, I'm repping my university, my community college, and you are going to taste what it feels like. It seemed like Cam King there was very like you pointed it out, he seemed very unsure of his moves. Like obviously he had his good out of shields with uppy, obviously, because that's Cloud's go-to uppy, or out of shield, but not really much else. Even like all those big aerials like that Cloud has, like his nair, his back air, even his forward air. he was throwing them out, but they didn't seem to connect. He just seemed to throw them out after every jump.
Yeah, it was just kind of jump in, use an aerial, and then immediately shield and look for that up B out of shield. And it was a very consistent thing that they were doing. There wasn't much of a mix-up to those options, and so Sublime Faith immediately catching on to that and really just utilizing their superior offense to take those stocks one after the other, and also catching on to Cam King's early jumps out of disadvantage, and immediately sniping them out with a couple aerials to get some nice early stocks with back airs, with the neutral B, etc. So good stuff to Sublime Faith. We'll see if Cam King, possibly stage swap, possibly a character swap, may do them some good here, but it looks like we might see a character swap here from Sublime Faith, although that also could just be stage, different stage choice as well.
Or who knows, it could be both.
Could be both. We'll have to see.
Assuming...
It sounded like you said Sublime Faith might have also had a Sephiroth.
What I looked up on Smasher's app was a Sephiroth, yes.
Okay, so looks like we got a ban for FD and Kalos, and Cam has now picked Town and City, so that looks like what we're going to be getting for this next game.
Okay. Which honestly, Town and City.
Great stage for Cloud.
Yes.
His sword is so good at you, and he's so fast on the ground. He's going to be able to utilize that huge amount of space much better than a character like Corrin, although the platforms that come up occasionally on this stage are going to be so much of a boon for Corrin's combo game. But those early side platforms also going to do really well for Cloud's aerials. Going to be able to kill nice and early. So we'll see if this stage change makes any sort of difference. Okay, bit of a connection issue. Both players just going to go ahead and reset to neutral real quick.
Smart.
Just doing the sportsman-like thing to be like, hey, we both didn't come here to play while lagging. We're going to go ahead and reset to neutral.
Yeah. Sublime Faith whiffing that Dragon Fang shot, but not getting a punish from Cam King with what would have been an easy back air. And yeah, Cam King throwing out a lot of moves.
Okay, good DI on the kick. Gonna fight for another day. Something I've noticed that you tend to see with players who may be a little bit less confident in their offense or defense is you're going to hold in towards your opponent a lot. And we're going to see a lot more like stationary moves where we're going to be shielding and then up being in place. We're going to be shielding and then going for like an aerial in place, maybe a side B in place, but not a ton of movement. And Cloud, of all characters, really utilizes his movement so efficiently and so well for his different combo games. But already, this game looking a bit better than game one. Still down quite a bit of percent, but at least we're not looking at a potential 3 stock just quite yet. Okay, I like the attempt there.
Yeah, I like it.
That's a better attempt than what we had been seeing for other stocks from Cam King. But Sublime Faith gonna find the forward smash in response, and already these combos are getting out of hand as the percent is already racking up so quickly for Sublime Faith as Cam King just can't seem to find an answer.
Especially with a stage like Town and City, how wide it is. One thing that Cam King can probably be taking more advantage of is using the stage's sheer size to charge limit. Because a Cloud with limit is very scary. Ooh, a lot of shield damage.
Yeah, and we're catching the Cloud, holding straight in here. Oh, bit of a misinput. Not going to be able to find the punish, though. A big opportunity dropped there from Cam King 100, and we're now just fishing for this stock. Gonna find the shield drop from Sublime Faith, so we are going to get that first stock. No 3 stocks for you, says Cam King, but possibly not going to be able to say much about this potential impending 2 stock coming down the pipeline.
He's got to be really careful. One Corrin down tilt could lead into a very scary game ending up there.
And both players content to swing for the fences. Oh no, and a misinput of their own. Oh my goodness, Sublime Faith not pulling the trigger on that side B potentially did not have faith that it would land, pun intended, as we are getting both these players trying to get their offense started here. A little bit of a hiccup in that connection, but we're right back in it.
And that's an up throw.
Yep, and just like that.
Yes. So another thing I noticed from Cam King, they're very much throwing out Cloud forward smash. As strong as that move is, it is also Cloud's worst move. Yeah. As said by Spargo himself, it's very strong, multi-hit, because at one point he took the stock by Sublime Faith dropping shield. I'm assuming that's because it assumed it was any other move.
Yeah.
But it's a very laggy move at the end, especially if it's if you shield it. Cloud having better, faster smash attack options, namely up smash, especially out of shield. Hopefully we're going to see maybe a character switch or a stage switch, or maybe we're just rocking old faithful Cloud.
Gonna have to see here, excuse me. Don't have to see here, but yeah, as you said, that smash attack, definitely his laggiest move, and it takes a good player to be able to find the right punishes for laggy moves, but Sublime Faith saying, I know what my character does. I know what strong hits I'm looking for. And so when they were whiffing those smash attacks, they were immediately punishing with a side B, with a forward smash. And we are actually going to get a character swap in the form of Meta Knight.
Now, if there's anything that Corrin does slightly struggle against, fast, small characters. True. Namely like Pichu, and as we're about to see, Meta Knight. So hopefully this will be a bit better.
Also struggles a bit when it comes to recovering as well, as Corrin's recovery can be quite linear at times, and subject to falling victim to a well-placed nair from Meta Knight, or possibly even a tornado. A couple different tornadoes in neutral. Not something you typically see, but they are working. And I will say, as much as I may not give some of these moves credit for potentially being a little too laggy or whatnot, as long as they're working, that's all that really matters in Smash.
If it ain't broke, you don't fix it.
Right, and the online meta, so to speak, can be pretty different from in person, as just those extra few frames of lag will make unsafe moves more safe. Oh, I love that potential conversion there from Sublime Faith. They were looking for that nair into neutral B. That is a true combo at certain percents and depending on DI, and I absolutely love that they were aware that that was an option that they could go for.
Ooh.
No jump here, not going to run off to nair, so not going to take full advantage of that Corrin not having a double jump. Oh no! We are going to fall out of it. Definitely needed to angle that forward smash downward in order to get that follow-up hit on the Meta Knight.
Nice SDI from Cam King there.
Yeah.
But a whiff down B will be met with a side B.
I was playing some random dittos with a friend of mine just yesterday, and I've got Meta Knight, and I used that dimensional cape attack in that game, and it has an ungodly amount of lag to it. It has a smash attack amount of lag, so I'm not surprised that Sublime Faith was able to get a huge punish, and already this is still not out of the realm of possibility here for Cam King 100.
Definitely. But it seems like Meta Knight is a much more comfortable pick for them in this matchup in particular. Yeah. Especially given that these two characters, Meta Knight's advantage state is immaculate, and Corrin's disadvantage state is not the best.
There we go. Nice. Gonna find the forward smash on the whiffed neutral B. And honestly, both players seem pretty content to throw out some pretty big committal options, with Cam King throwing out the side B, even the shuttle loop there, trying to catch a greedy hold in, and Sublime Faith throwing out a couple forward smashes of their own, but that back air gonna seal the stock there for Sublime Faith, and putting themselves in position to take this in a pretty deterministic 3-0 here.
It's going to be, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but Cam King's really got to pilot this character if they want to, well, not suffer a set loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be met with those up air juggles that Corrin is so good with. I like the idea.
Oh, we're going to get caught out. That neutral special going to seal the game for Sublime Faith there. Good stuff to both players. I loved Sublime Faith's confidence in their ability to find the hits that they needed, and also consistently juggling a character like Meta Knight. Not as easy as it looks.
Definitely.
Possibly could have been some better options chosen from Cam King to get out of disadvantage, but Sublime Faith was doing an awesome job of taking advantage of some of the greedier options that Cam King was throwing out. So great stuff to Sublime Faith, and it shows, the record shows that really is what makes the difference. And going up 3-0, taking the set.
And now their record is 4-2. But honestly, props to both players. Nice to see that in Game 3, Cam was able to recognize, okay, Cloud's not it. I need to recognize Corrin's weaknesses and pick a character I know that can easily take advantage of those weaknesses. Meta Knight seemed to be a much more comfortable pick.
Yeah.
So, it's very good. Yeah.
Alrighty, are we going to get perhaps Sublime Faith in this call?
On the way.
Excellent. Sounds
Awesome,
like they are on their way. So one thing I'm curious is Cloud seems like a bad matchup on paper for Corrin.
Take it from someone who does play Corrin. It is not the best matchup.
Yeah. But also, Meta Knight seems like it could be both good and bad. I'm curious what their thoughts are on these matchups. Because even though it clearly worked out for them, I'm wondering how they felt about those matchups in particular. So.
It seemed very rocky for them at the start of that third game.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit rocky. A little bit just trying to figure out where their openings were for some of that offense. But it seemed like they were catching on to Cam King's habits, offensive habits and defensive habits, punishing with that neutral B, punishing with a side B, a back air, what have you, for those stocks as well.
Definitely. So. But yeah, good stuff, good sets, and props to both players.
Should have Sublime Faith in the call in just a little bit. Possibly working on a little bit of a technical, on the technical side. Sure, yeah. So absolutely. So I'm curious once we get them in the call, the matchups, their confidence in those matchups. I want to ask them about that. I also want to ask them, how long they've been playing Corrin, because it seems like they are pretty confident in Corrin's combo game, and it looked like, despite being online, they were willing to go for that combo of Nair into neutral B and stuff like that, which takes some confidence, and it takes getting to know the character and playing the character long enough to even recognize those things.
My Nair follow-up is usually always up air.
Yeah, exactly. What else? Because mainly, also, it comes down to, as well, in those matchups, sometimes it can come down to taking advantage of Corrin's linear recovery. And I didn't see that a lot from Cam King. So that definitely takes out a piece of the puzzle. Looks like we are ready. Oh. Let's get Sublime Faith on in here. Welcome in, Sublime Faith.
Hello.
Congrats on your win today.
Hello. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So we actually do have a couple questions for you here. And as one Corrin player from another, I got to say, love the rep of the character.
I love her so much.
Yeah, so first question we had for you today was, how do you feel about those matchups? So we started off with the Cloud for games 1 and 2, and then the Meta Knight game 3. I wanted to know, because it felt like you had a more confident start against the Cloud, a little bit of a slightly shakier start with the Meta Knight, but just run us through your thought process on how those matchups feel for you, both on paper and then in practice.
So with Cloud, Corrin and Cloud, I'd say it goes even. Okay. I've had a lot of experience when it comes to the Cloud matchup because I have a lot of friends and even a lot of crewmates because I do like crew battles with my Smash crew. And so like I just have like a ton of matchup experience with Cloud, so like that matchup feels like second nature to me.
Right.
In terms of Meta Knight, the Meta Knight's always been a matchup that I personally struggle in. On what I think it is in paper, Corrin wins. On what I think it is for myself, like I just struggle with Meta Knight as a whole. That's like a personal thing for me, but it's like something I noticed mid-match is that he kind of played he kind of played Meta Knight like he's Zelda. That's just kind of the vibe. That's kind of the vibe I got out of it, and so like it was pretty easy for me to adapt to that.
Yeah, and that really did show Game 3. After that first stock, you definitely locked in, found the openings that you needed. So another question I had was, how long have you been playing Corrin? Because it looked like you were pretty confident with your combo strings, as well as going for, like, it might not have hit in the moment, but going for that nair into the neutral B confirm is not something you see a lot of Corrins go for. Yeah. And it showed to me that you have played the character long enough to recognize some of those openings. So walk us through, how long have you been playing Corrin, and have you experimented with any other characters throughout playing Smash?
So, I'm gonna answer that second part first. I pretty much play everyone in the entire cast, honestly.
Nice.
For me, it's kind of hard for me to stick to my main. Like, even like when I'm facing against friends, I just can't like stick to my main forever. So like, I play random, or I play whoever I feel like.
Yeah, love some random.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. For Corrin, I've been playing her ever since she came out in Smash 4.
Oh, wow.
Likewise.
Love that. So the next question I had was, being a fan of Corrin, at least in the Smash Brothers team, do you happen to play any Fire Emblem, like the games? Is there any specific motivation for wanting to play Corrin in Smash 4 and then transitioning into Smash Ultimate?
So at first, like I didn't get the chance to play Fates like right away, unfortunately. But as soon as I saw like the character come out and I saw like the female version, I was like, oh yeah, this is like my type of character, you know, because like I'm just like a fan of like white hair, red eyed characters, and then the fact that she's a dragon, I'm a sucker for dragons, and the chainsaw sword is awesome. Being able to change your limbs into like dragon lances, that's dope.
Very cool.
Like. I just thought that was insanely cool, and then I actually got the chance to play Fates. But I mean, well, before that, I played Fire Emblem for like ever. But
do you have a favorite game out of curiosity?
Favorite game?
Yeah.
My favorite game out of all of them, I'd probably give it to Three Houses.
Right. Yeah, solid choice. Alrighty, did you have any other questions for Sublime Faith before we get going here, Steve-Home?
I've got nothing.
Is there anything else you wanted to add about your set here today, Sublime Faith, before we get headed out?
My opponent was very, how you say?
A little loosey-goosey with their offense and defense.
Yeah, like, I kind of sense like they just didn't know how to approach Corrin. Like Corrin specifically, not just me.
I mean, it's not a common character.
Yeah, I don't blame him either, because Corrin's just a weird matchup. Because like you kind of have to fight around her bubble, and the thing is like her moveset kind of covers the entire bubble except for like the back left of her. So it's weird.
Right. Alrighty. Well, thank you for that insight into your games and your character choice here today. We're gonna go ahead and hop back to it. So thank you so much for joining us, Sublime Faith, and congrats on your win, and good luck in your next match.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
See you later.
See you.
Alrighty. All right. So that was Sublime Faith joining us for a little bit of an interview there. We got to learn why they played Corrin. Corrin, such a cool character, as we talked about.
Very interesting character, yeah.
And so I love to see that. And also a good message there at the end. Make sure you learn your matchups, because ultimately Smash usually does come down to how well you know your opponent's character and how well you know your own character. It helps to practice the game in general. It helps to know your own character's combo games and your opponents, and and you can learn all these fancy techniques. But if you're not comfortable playing the game, you're going to struggle.
Right.
So good lesson to take away there. Sublime Faith using that in spades to take it 3-0 confident fashion, and that looks like that is all we have here for you today for the NJCAAE Premier Series, week number 4. Tune in next time for some more awesome Smash content here on Game Arena, but also on a couple of the other channels that we're going to have for you today.
Yeah. Good matches, good stuff, and good reps from the university. So without further ado, I'm Seafoam.
And I've been Apparition.
It has been an honor to commentate. Take care.
See ya.
Keep on, keep on, let me bring it on.